I think it's about that time again that we do another reaction video. Hello and welcome, this is Philip, and today we're gonna be reacting to an amazing artist called Dan Luvisi. He's a concept artist from Santa Monica, the United States of America. He's an industry pro, but he's mostly known for his work such as pop culture or his intellectual property called LMS, which stands for Last Man Standing. Today we're gonna be taking a look at his art and seeing exactly what makes it so good. So let's do this. As per usual, I have his ArtStation page here with me. If we take a look at his first post, we see freaking Buzz Lightyear. What I think is amazing is his ability to grab something that was initially stylized, you know, from the animation Toy Story, and then realify that. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. You know, grab something that looks stylized and then makes it look realistic, and almost giving a cinematic feel to it. What makes it cinematic? When we think about the keyword cinematic, we associate it with films and movies, right? And one of the things that is heavily used in cinematography is like lighting. Lighting is one of the things that can change everything about the mood, the feel, the narrative of whatever you're watching, right? That's why it's so heavily used in cinematography. And that's one thing that he's using as well. It's not only lighting, right? What gives that cinematic feel as well is a certain level of detail. He does that very well. Like with these little scratches on the glass, these little specks on the glass. It's great that he keeps that painterly feel. He expresses the material, then he adds on top of it a certain level of detail that brings out that, you know, that realism.
I think it's about time to go to infinity and beyond.
Alright, let's go to the next one. What he's also mostly known for is pop culture. He grabs something from pop culture references, and makes it adult rated or just realistic. Here we see freaking Sesame Street, Mafia Edition, Bert and Ernie with guns in an apartment or some sort of motel. Ernie just shot someone to death with this shocked look on his face. Like, the juxtaposition of it is what makes this amazing, right? And I know nowadays a lot of artists have done this before, like the novelty has worn off. This is like years ago. This dates way back. I don't know if this is correct, but I feel like Dan Luvisi was one of the first to introduce like this idea. His works are instantly, you know, you can recognize it as Dan Luvisi art. He manages to keep everything painterly, but with this detail level, the use of colors to make it still vibrant in a very, you know, grim kind of setting. And that's also why it makes the juxtaposition so effective as well. Is the theme, the narrative, with the colors and the characters. Oh my god, Bird, I shut that motherfucker down. Oh no, Ernie. Oh my god, what have you done, you son of a bitch? What the fuck is my life, dude? So I just have to show this because this image is, I think, one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. Just looking at his blank stare before he's gonna be bashed to death.
Should that for killing Jews?
Bravery. As I mentioned, he also has his own intellectual property. It's one of the greatest things you can do as an artist. As an artist, I think you should utilize your artist skills in order to create your own IPs. Aside of just delivering services with your skills, I think you can also create something and put something to earth, you know, that means something to you, that you're passionate about. I think every artist should do this. This character is like a more wacky version of Master Chief. Pretty cool. You can see the merchandise. What I think is important to note about his work is that the details are never the main focus. The detail level is just a means to an end to achieve a certain result. The details are just there to serve as a purpose to elevate what's already there. As you can see, everything is painted by him. Maybe there's some little exceptions, like he adds a little bit of a pattern, textures on top of it, but he makes sure that he knows how to express the materials clearly and effectively before adding anything, and I think that's important. So Venom is already an awesome character, right? But then he manages to make this even more amazing, like somehow more fucking badass. I think I've stated before, he still manages to make it look so highly detailed, so realistic, with just this painting knowledge. I think sometimes you can be too reliant on techniques, but there's still ways that you can be effective with painting to make things realistic as well. And I think he manages to do that perfectly. Also, if you wonder how he does that, he has videos about it that you can just watch and see how he does it. From, you know, the line art through rough colors, then rendering, and it's all for free. This is the amazing thing about ArtStation, and, you know, I don't know what we would do without it as artists. You know, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I really fucking appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.